Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Angels pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-1. The Rays put together 10 total hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-3. The Red Sox picked up, 19 hits in this one as they sank the Mariners 14-7. The Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-1. The Colorado Rockies took down the Fish in Miami 4-3. The Brew Crew sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-3. The Dodgers took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-2. The Padres defeated the visiting Giants 1-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Ray Dean makes his big league debut right after this. Ray Dean steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
First pitch, 6:07.
Now the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. There's a drive out to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Hernandez is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, we're only two batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout, and the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, 1-0.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A man at third with one away.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away, and with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, David Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Escalona.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So striding in, Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Mondesi has a play, and he makes the
right field. Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. One ball and one strike. Slow little grounder left side. Quinlan charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series.
Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Dean has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Dean is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Zunino on second. Zimmerman on at first with nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Standing in, Thomas Quinlan took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's set. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hernandez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Liner toward right center. Eaton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand a couple. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Leading off for the A's, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Richie Parrish. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is there, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
Yeah, I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
First offering on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone. Hits on top of it. Induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's by him for strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, when you go with a slider there at full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Now batter, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The set and the 1-1. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Ernest Caudle, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Next will be the designated hitter, Philip Rainey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Caudle aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 0 now. Ready with the 2-0. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, David Escalona, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Escalona, a 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory back, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Now batter. Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, dealer. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch, and that misses for ball 1.
No strike.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Fletcher at third, Escalona at second, Eaton on at first with 2 down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Slow roller out to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 2 and the Angels 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman as we begin the top of the 4th.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Jason Hayward, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
Now
Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready now for L.A., Thomas Quinlan. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gallo going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Angels leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Richie Parrish. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Richie Parrish.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Ernest Caudill.
Now at the plate, Ernest Caudill. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter, number 4, Philip Rainey.
So stepping in, Philip Rainey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Quintana's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Adalberto Mondesi. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Dominic Leone enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Leone.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Moving under it, Gallo. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. His prior history in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. One run, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Angels strand one. They're down 2-1. Into the box, David Fletcher. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Escalona, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Digging in now, Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Popped up. Zimmerman moving to his left, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 2-1. Now batting, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mike Zunino.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Parrish is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Zimmerman, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gallo. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Thomas Quinlan.
Stepping into the box, Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Angels 1. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Plays off again, and it's 2-0. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Joey Gallo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Gallo, a Nevada native. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself in.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Ready with another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball too high, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. Towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. And good for him. Richie Parrish has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Tyler Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
45, Tyler Anderson.
Stepping in now, Ernest Caudle.
Ernest Caudle.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Anderson, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now the 3-0 offering. Three and 1 to him now. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Philip Rainey, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Zero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The shortstop, David Escalona.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Escalona. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Hayward, but this will land untouched. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3 runs already home here. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the A's 5 and the Angels 1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Tim Hill will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Tim.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, behind the back. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Hill, a California native, actually. He's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Chance. Adam Eaton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous.
Right
hey, listen,
fielder.
calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two out, nobody on. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Addison.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Todd Frazier. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Up next for the Angels,
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Parrish is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So striding forward now, Ryan Zimmerman trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Dickerson at third with 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. To first. Parrish comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the A's 5 and the Angels 1. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. And 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, Richie Parrish.
Next up for the A's, Richie Parrish.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Third baseman,
in now,
3,
Ernest Caudle.
Ernest Caudle.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in the switch hitter, Philip Rainey. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Uh-oh, missed it.
sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Into the box now, David Escalona. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Rainey on third with 2 out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Andy Barrero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Andy
At the plate, Jason Hayward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Dean is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now
stepping in, Thomas Quinlan.
Thomas Quinlan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And that misses, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Popped him up. Caudle in foul ground. And, oh, he can't rein it in. The next 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's right there. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Lays off 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-1 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 2-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. And he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final tonight.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dominic Leone. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Matt Strahm will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
off the afternoon for the Angels, the second baseman, Cesar
Ready with the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Adalberto Mondesi waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Two and 0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And it's fouled away. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gallo facing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss. That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Parrish is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Out into right center. Well hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line toward the alley and left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready now, Todd Frazier, and the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First pitch of the at-bat, and a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Still only one out in the inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Well hit to right. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Angels 2. The A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Danny Salazar is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now batting, David Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Ball 3.
3-1. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-1. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Lagares is under it. 1 out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In now is Adam Eaton. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Eaton, an Ohio native. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Lagares. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Eaton, the runner at second with 1 away. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A Ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First delivery to him on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Lagares at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Now to the plate, Richie Parrish. He went deep last night twice. Pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Ernest Caudle. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Salazar has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Launch to right field and deep. Back goes Lagares, and that one is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Philip Rainey.
Set to get his day started, Philip Rainey, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Fletcher, the runner at first with two gone. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Ryan Zimmerman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
19, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Corey Dickerson is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gallo should have room. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball one. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. High and deep to right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Angels leave one. They still lead it 2-1. In now, David Escalona, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
David Escalona.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And quickly, Salazar is in front. 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Daniel Colon answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So coming to the plate, Jason Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Juan Lagares as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 heading out towards shallow right. Betts in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Again, another foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Joey Gallo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Wilson.
Striding in for Oakland, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Dickerson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Richie Parrott.
Settling in now, Richie Parrish. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Parrish, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Gallo leads off first with one away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Ernest Caudle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that's the third out. The A's strand one. Our score remains 2-1. And now for the Angels, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Adalberto Mondesi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up two in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Trout as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's safe.
The first baseman, number 19, Ryan Zimmerman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set with the 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
The batter, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Popped him up. Parrish has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. He's set and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Zimmerman over at second. Dickerson at first. 2 out in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Riding in once again, David Fletcher. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The designated hitter, number 4, Philip Rainey.
Now the A's designated hitter, Philip Rainey, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
At the plate, David Escalona. From the belt, the pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Throw over to first. 2-0 count. The pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. One and two now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
One ball.
Tried the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
To first, fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Mark Zipchinski takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Mark Zipchinski.
So striding in, Jason Castro. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 18, Juan Lagares.
Standing in, Juan Lagares. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Zipchinski, or just Zep for simplicity's sake. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against Mark Zipchinski. He's 0 for 4. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Lagares runs. Strike called. Now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Seth Lugo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Gallo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Richie Parrish. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Ernest Caudle, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. David Fletcher would be next. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Standing in, David Fletcher. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Edgar Santana will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Edgar Santana.
Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 19, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Ready now for L.A. Todd Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Gregerson.
Leading off the inning, Philip Rainey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Escalona.
Now at the plate, David Escalona. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Castro gathers. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Adam Eaton. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
He pulls this one into right. Lagares is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail it here 3-1. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Addison
Now
Reed.
at the plate, Jason Castro. Career history with Addison Reed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Leading off for the Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Reed, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The right fielder, number 18, Juan.
Digging in and looking for more, Juan Lagares. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Reed's ready. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Angels leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball that time.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 3. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
2 out, nobody on. This one's down to 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Dominic Leone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leone.
Digging in now, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mike Trout.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Zimmerman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Caudle over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch coming. Here it is. That finds the zone, a called strike. Two out with the man at first. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. To his left, Parrish. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing more in the Angel 9th. Last chance now for the A's. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Andrew Miller comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For the Angels,